Welcome to Fan for Racing Radio. I'm Fan for Racing Sharon, and joining me today is Sal Segala. Welcome to the show, Sal.
Oh, thank you, Sharon.
We're here for the Iowa review for the ARCA East Series. And did you get a chance to watch the race, Sal?
No, I didn't get a chance to see it.
I did get to watch the ARCA East Series race at Iowa. I thought it was a pretty good race. Brenden Queen did lead most of the time. Brent Cruz did try to challenge, but Brenden Queen made up his mind he was going to win this race. And that's after last time he had a mechanical issue that took him out after half the race. He was leading the race. And then because of the mechanical issue in the second half, he ended up losing to Brent Cruz in the previous race. So he made up his mind he was going to win this one. And actually, I read a note. This was his first short track victory for the season. So, and he's a short track kind of guy. So it was really good to see that finally happen for him. The ARCA Menard Series and the ARCA Menard Series East raced out at Iowa Speedway in the Atlas 150. And we've got some notes here to share with everybody about that race. So you want to go ahead and start, Sal?
Yeah. Brenden Queen, the number 28 best repair.net Chevrolet, matched his fifth ARCA Menard Series victory of the season, first on a track less than a mile in length. In Friday's Atlas 150 at Iowa Speedway, Queen qualified second and led 112 of the race's 110 laps. Queen leads.
150.
I know. There we go. Now I can see. I got glasses in case you haven't noticed.
Oh, okay. Good for
I
you.
couldn't read. I couldn't read nothing. So Queen leads the series with the 4.9 average finish, 744 laps led, and 1,591 of a possible 1,595 laps completed.
Brent Cruz finished second after earning the General Tire Pole Award earlier in the day with a new track record in qualifying. Cruz, who led 38 laps on the evening, turned in a lap at 22.901 seconds. That's 137.549 miles per hour to eclipse the previous record that was set by Stephen Wallace at 22.932 seconds at the track's inaugural race, which was held back in 2006. So that was good news for Brent Cruz.
Lawless Allen, the number 20 Auto Park at Toyota, finished third, his fifth third place finish of 2025. Allen, who won at Talladega Super Speedway in April, unofficially trails Queen by 33 points with 8 races remaining.
And Isabella Robusto in the number 55 Mobil 1 Toyota finished in fourth place for the second consecutive race. Robusto has 3 consecutive top 5 finishes, with a third at Dover and a fourth last week. Despite 3 finishes outside the top 20, she has raised her average finish to 11.0. So kudos to Isabella Robusto. She had a rough start, but she's doing very well these last several races.
LeVar Scott, number 6 Max Siegel Incorporated Chevrolet, finished fifth. His 8th top 5 finish of the season and his 6th fifth place finish result. He also finished fifth earlier this season at Phoenix Raceway, Kansas Speedway, Michigan International Speedway, Berlin Raceway, and last week in Lucas Oil, Indianapolis Raceway Park. Scott leads the series with 11 top 10 finishes in 12 races.
That's pretty impressive. Isaac Kitzmiller in the number 79 ALL Construction Carter Cat Chevrolet finished 6th to extend his lead in the ARCA Menard Series East Championship standings over Tyler Reif in the number 23 Vegas Fastener Sigma Performance Services Chevrolet. He finished 11th. Kitzmiller unofficially enters the final round of the 25 East season at Bristol Motor Speedway with a 19-point lead over Reif. So Bristol will be their next race, and that is the East Series season finale, Sal.
And then Sam Corey in the number 70 Nitro Motorsports Toyota finished 7th, his first career top 10 finish. Corey, who was the final driver to finish on the lead lap, made his debut and finished 13th at Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway Park.
And Sam Corey is from the Chicago area, so really happy to see him have a good finish. Eloy Falcon in the number 2 Max Siegel Inc. Chevrolet scored his best career ARCA Menard Series finish in 8th place. Falcon finished 2nd in his first series start at Michigan International Speedway in June. He finished an impressive 3rd in his first ARCA Menard Series East start at Rockingham Speedway back in April. So doing pretty well.
Mason Mitchell, number 25 Proceed USA Toyota, the 2014 ARCA Menard Series champion and 2015 winner at Iowa Speedway, finished 9th.
Really happy for Mason Mitchell to have a nice finish, top 10 finish. Jason Kitzmiller in the number 97 ALL Construction Carter Cat Chevrolet finished in 10th place, his 9th top 10 finish of this season.
There were 5 lead changes among 2 drivers. The caution waved 8 times for a total of 35 laps.
And the next race for the ARCA Menard Series is the General Tire 100 at Watkins Glen International on Friday. That's this Friday, August the 8th. The race will be televised live on FS2 starting at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. The race can be heard on select affiliates of the MRN radio network nationwide, as well as on mrn.com. Live timing and scoring and data and live race audio is also available at arcaracing.com. So really cool that we'll be able to see this race on FS2. I always love that.
Yeah, well, I like FS1, but FS2 is just as good.
Yes, indeed. Now, do you want to cover the points report?
Brenden Queen leading the points. Alala Salin in 2nd by 33 points out. LeVar Scott in 3rd, 46 points out. Jason Kitzmiller 4th. Isabella Robusto 5th. Alex Clubb 6th. Michael Maple 7th. Brayton Laster is 8th. Brad Smith is 9th. And Andy Jankowic is sitting in 10th.
Yeah, Andy Jakowiak has only 6 races of the 12 that have been run this season. Brad Smith has run 11 of those races. So it's pretty impressive that both of those drivers are in that top 10. Average finishes here, we've got some impressive 4.9 for Brenden Queen, 5.8 for Lala Salin, and 5.7 for LeVar Scott. So pretty nice finishes there for those guys. We also had the ARCA Menard Series East in that event. So you want to cover those standings, or would you like for me to do that? So Isaac Kitzmiller is at the top of the list, and behind him, 19 points back, is Tyler Reif. Zachary Tinkle, 30 points back in 3rd. Then it's Takuma Koga. He's in 4th place, Sal. I think that's very cool. Austin Vaughn holds down the 5th place. Brad Smith in 6th. Brent Cruz in 7th with just 4 of the 7 races run. Max Reeve has 3 of the 7 races won in 8th. And LeVar Scott with 4 races in. And Brenden Queen in 10th with just 3 of the races in for the 7 race schedule so far. Their season finale, as I mentioned, is coming up at Bristol, and that will be in September. So we'll keep you up to date with what's going on there real soon. There is a Reese's Sweet Move of the Race that you can watch over at arcaracing.com, and it's Brenden Queen's save at Iowa Speedway. So he did have an amazing save in that race. So that turns out to be the Reese's Sweet Move of the race. Sal, did you know Greg Biffle's going to be in the West Series race at Tri-City next week?
Yeah, I'd already heard about that. He's racing for SPS for Joe Ferre. Again, he raced last year with them.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he raced same car.
Oh, okay. Very cool.
Yeah, he raced last year with them.
It'll be nice to see Greg Biffle on track. for this race. Anything else you want to mention before we sign off here?
No, that's really about it.
Okay, do watch for more coming soon. Sal and I will also be reviewing the the Xfinity Series race, as well as the Cup Series race out at Iowa Speedway this weekend as well. So watch for that coming at 10 o'clock Eastern. We have our live stream for Hot Topics Sound Off, and it'll be episode 2522 for Fan for Racing Radio. That's at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. And then later on this week, we'll be doing previews for the races out at Watkins Glen and Tri-City for the ARCA West. And then Taz and I are now doing a fantasy preview show, and that will happen on Friday. So watch for our fantasy report is what we're calling that show, the fantasy report. So we want to thank everybody for tuning in. We appreciate each and every one of you. And Sal, anything you want to say before we move on to the next video?
No, just hang on and for the next video, like Sharon says, and we'll see you all next week.
Okay, take care, everybody. We'll be back real soon.